Well, guys, we gotta once again talk about immigration because here we have breaking news. The state's net migration into this country is up to the second highest level it's ever been, at 672,000 net this year. And for those who don't know, that's more people than live in the city of Liverpool literally coming here in the space of 12 months. So they've actually given out over 1 million visas yet again, despite the country voting for Brexit and less immigration every time, which it seems these corrupt scumbags have used as an excuse to import the third world instead.
Wankers! Wankers!
Here you see Sly News stating, according to the ONS, most people arriving to the UK over the last year were non-EU nationals, a total of 968,000. This was followed by 129,000 EU citizens and 84,000 Brits. That there explains why we often see things that lead us to say import the third world and you get the third world. And actually looking at the figures over the years, I think you can match up when this country started going to the dogs with when the imports started really ramping up. I mean, we literally see him right now, foreign blood feuds on our streets because these idiots keep importing any Sanjay, Ade or bloody Mohammed the world's ever shat out. Of course, this lot all live in gated communities with money to leave this country once they fucked it up, while their imports are stuck next door to you. This is why they say diversity is their strength, because it's us who deals with the shit that comes from it, not them. It's never these politicians who are culturally enriched by the latest imported scholar our corrupt tosspots have actually brought over here. This is why I don't actually blame immigrants for coming here at all, because if we was in the same shithole we would do it, and these politicians let them. No, that's why I blame the politicians, civil servants, media and everyone else that lets them in here, because if they actually wanted it stopped then they could. I mean, look at the figures going back to New Labour under Tony Blair and see how much they've risen from before then. Shit, we had 49,000 net in 1992, and then by 2002 this had gone up to 241,000, and yet another 10 years after that it's hit 745,000 people last year, which for context is the population of Bristol moving here in one bloody year. So for the last 2 years we've had the city of Liverpool and the city of Bristol imported despite most people not wanting it. I can promise you right now that there should actually see millions of people taking to the streets to demand both parties are thrown out of Parliament, but this is not going to happen, is it? No, the media's told them to be angry about a war 3,000 miles away so they don't turn round and go after the parasites destroying everyone's lives here. I mean, shit, we're reaching the point where the latest imports are even hurting the lives of previous imports, so it's not even just the Brits suffering now, is it?
Now that is irony!
Pandemic. Pandemic.
Where